Hello everyone. Welcome to part 2 of the Common Data Model exercise series. In this session, we'll be exploring how to add a new entity to the Common Data Model. In part 1, we covered the key prerequisites. And since we'll need to fulfill the same prerequisites for this task, we'll quickly review them again here. The first prerequisite is that the common application should be available in your application stack. You can navigate to the Designer Studio and open the application definition. Check if the common application is listed under Built-on Applications. The second prerequisite is to add the Data Integration Designer case type to your application definition. Open the application definition, navigate to the Case and Data tab, add the Data Integration Designer case type as a new row and save. Next prerequisite. Add a branch and enable it in Toggle Branch Development. When adding a branch, make sure to lock and save all application rule sets before creating the branch. Here, I've already added the branch. Then, in the Dev Studio header, click the Toggle Branch Development icon to activate branch development. Before moving on to next prerequisite, there are two additional configurations to complete. We need to create a test rule set to save the test case and include it in the application definition. We need to create a service package to organize and manage services and service rules. The next prerequisite is to add application information to the CDM, General Settings in the Data Portal. As we did in Part 1, navigate to the Data Portal and enter your application information into the CDM, General Settings. Here, you should add the service package and the test rule set you just created. You can retrieve the data and integration rule sets from the application definition. Save the changes. Additionally, there's one more prerequisite I didn't configure in Part 1. We need to set Common LDM entity as the default work pool. Go to the operator icon and select the access group. This operator has the customer service admin access group. Next, go to the Advanced tab. Add a new work pool. Set it to Common LDM entity. And make it the default. Don't forget to save the changes. Next prerequisite is to review the settings for the Data Integration Designer. Let's see how we can add the new entity. Go to the Data Portal, click Create, and then choose Data and Integration Designer. Next, select the New Entity option using the radio buttons. Enter the entity name and click on Create button. This will take several minutes. If this throws an error, try completing the prerequisites again, log out and log back in, and then try again. Once the creation is complete, submit the pop-up. This will redirect to the same screen we got when creating a new property for an existing entity.
Let's check for the rules created.
Navigate to the App Explorer and search for the class, Common LDM Entity. You should see the new entity listed. Select the new entity class. Open the definition, and click on Test Connection. You should see that it is mapped to the database table, common_new entity. In the same way, check the history class mapping to get an idea. Go back to the Cases and Data tab in the Application Explorer and check for the newly added case type. Go to the Data portal, refresh the page, and in the left navigation, check for the new entity we added. Open the branch you created and check the rules that were created. D_new entity and D_new entity list data pages play a key role here. So it's better to get an understanding by going through these rules. And that marks the end of Part 2 of Common Data Model, adding a new entity. We'll be back.
Thank you for watching.